Most people underestimate the true complexity of explosions. The common focus is often limited to the immediate fire and noise. This narrow view neglects the underlying physics and dynamics. Understanding explosion mechanics is crucial for safety. A misconception of explosion complexity can be fatal in dangerous situations. Comprehensive knowledge is essential for effective hazard mitigation. Explosions are governed by physical laws. They exhibit predictable patterns. Explosions occur in stage. Security professionals understand these stages. Fear arises from a lack of knowledge. Understanding explosions is key to survival. Explosions are rapid releases of energy, creating a sudden volume expansion. This expansion generates extreme pressures and high-speed shock waves. Understanding the dynamics of explosions is crucial for assessing risks. Knowledge of blast patterns and potential hazards aids in protective measures. Proper training and awareness can significantly improve survival chances. This video focuses on the aftermath of an explosion incident. It covers key response strategies for managing the situation. The video emphasizes the importance of informed decision-making. It aims to provide guidance in a security briefing context. The setting is a security briefing room during the daytime. An explosion is a rapid release of stored energy. This energy is instantly converted into other forms. The converted energy manifests as pressure and heat. Explosions also generate motion from the rapid expansion. The pressure wave is the most dangerous element. It is more dangerous than the fire itself. This is due to the instantaneous nature of the simulation. The pressure wave can cause immediate damage. The fire, while destructive, develops over time. Therefore, the pressure wave poses a greater immediate threat. A shockwave is created immediately after a significant energy release. This shockwave is essentially a wall of highly compressed air. It propagates outward at supersonic speeds. The rapid movement and compression define its destructive potential. The shockwave's impact is determined by the energy released and environmental factors. A shockwave is a type of propagating disturbance. It carries energy and moves faster than the local speed of sound. The immense pressure of a shockwave can cause significant damage. This pressure shatters windows due to rapid air compression. It collapses walls by exceeding their structural integrity. People are thrown off their feet due to the sudden force. A shockwave initiates fragmentation of materials. Glass shatters into dangerous high-speed shards. Metal components are torn apart, becoming projectiles. Everyday objects transform into hazardous fragments. Explosion incidents often result in injuries. Fragmentation is a major cause of injury. Fragmentation injuries are often more severe. Fragments cause penetrating trauma. Flames also cause injuries in explosions. However, fragmentation is often the dominant injury mechanism. Pressure reversal happens after an explosion. Air rushes back towards the explosion center. This inward rush creates a vacuum effect. Debris is pulled back toward the center. People can also be pulled by this pressure. Pressure reversal after an explosion can be as dangerous as the initial blast. Standing up immediately after an explosion can be extremely hazardous. The sudden shift in pressure can cause serious internal injuries. Remaining prone or seeking immediate cover is crucial for survival. Understanding pressure dynamics is vital in post-explosion scenario. Explosions are not isolated incidents, but a rapid series of events. These events unfold quickly, creating a dangerous chain reaction. Understanding this sequence is crucial for security analysis. Each event in the sequence contributes to the overall destructive force. Analyzing these events helps in mitigating potential damage. Confined explosions happen in enclosed areas. Examples of confined spaces include buildings. Vehicles are also examples of confined spaces. The enclosure amplifies the explosion's pressure. This amplification increases the explosion's destructive force. Confined explosions occur within enclosed or partially enclosed spaces. In such environments, the blast wave reflects off the walls and other surfaces. These reflections cause the pressure waves to overlap and reinforce each other. The overlapping waves intensify the explosion's destructive force compared to open spaces. Confined space explosions pose significant dangers to personnel and structures. Structural collapse is a major threat due to the pressure wave from an explosion. The force of the blast can compromise the integrity of the confined space. Fire is another serious hazard, often ignited by the explosion itself. Flammable materials within the confined space can exacerbate the fire. Smoke inhalation presents a deadly risk due to limited ventilation. Confined explosions can lead to a greater number of casualties. This is true even when the energy released is relatively low. The confinement amplifies the destructive effects of the explosion. Pressure waves are trapped, increasing their impact duration. Debris and shrapnel are also contained, raising the risk of injury. Evacuation is difficult. contributing to higher casualty rates. Open-air explosions occur in outdoor environments. The unconfined space allows the explosion's pressure wave to expand freely. Pressure spreads outward in all directions from the point of detonation. This omnidirectional expansion reduces the intensity in any single direction. The energy dissipates more rapidly compared to confined explosions. The surrounding atmosphere plays a key role in pressure dissipation. Injuries from open-air explosions vary greatly. Distance from the blast is a key factor. Surrounding structures influence blast effects. Crowd density affects injury patterns. These factors combine to determine injury severity. Open-air explosions present a significant risk due to flying debris. Individuals exposed in open areas are particularly vulnerable. The lack of barriers increases the potential for injury. Debris trajectory and impact are difficult to predict outdoors. Security teams analyze crowd movement post-open-air explosions, focuses on understanding evacuation patterns and potential bottlenecks. Teams also assess the risk of secondary hazards in the affected area. This includes evaluating structural damage and potential collapses. The presence of hazardous materials is also a key concern. The goal is to minimize further harm and facilitate safe evacuation. Vehicle-based explosions involve a combination of destructive elements. These elements include the force of the blast itself. They also involve the mass of the vehicle. Fuel present in the vehicle contributes to the explosion's intensity. Shrapnel from the vehicle becomes a dangerous projectile. The combination creates a highly dangerous and destructive event. Vehicle-based explosions involve using vehicles as delivery methods for explosive devices. These attacks often target critical infrastructure to disrupt essential services. Buildings can be targeted to cause structural damage and casualties. Large open areas may be chosen to maximize the impact and number of potential victims. The primary goal is to inflict widespread damage and create a sense of fear. These explosions can have devastating consequences for communities and economies. Security response after vehicle explosions focuses on perimeter expansion. Expanding the perimeter aims to control the blast zone and prevent further incidents. Rapid threat assessment is crucial for understanding the nature of the attack. Assessing threats quickly helps determine the scale and potential for follow-up attacks. Prioritizing these actions helps mitigate immediate dangers and inform subsequent strategies. Industrial explosions can occur due to various factors. Gas leaks are a common cause of industrial explosions. Fuel ignition can also lead to explosions. Chemical reactions can trigger industrial explosions. Accidental explosions can have devastating consequences. Industrial explosions can be misinterpreted as intentional attacks. This misinterpretation can stem from the sudden and destructive nature. The scale of damage may resemble that of a deliberate act. Initial assessments may focus on security threats rather than accidents. Security protocols classify industrial explosions as high-risk events. This classification remains until proven otherwise through investigation. The initial assumption is that an explosion poses a significant threat. This approach ensures a rapid and thorough security response. Immediate actions include securing the area and assessing potential damage. The goal is to mitigate risks and prevent further escalation of the incident. The core security rule is to initially presume danger in any explosion scenario. This approach prioritizes caution and preparedness. Safety measures are immediately activated upon the detection of an explosion. The assumed danger protocol remains in effect until safety is definitively confirmed. Confirmation requires thorough assessment and clearance by security personnel. This proactive stance minimizes potential risks and ensures a rapid, effective response. In security response, control is paramount. Control, not speed, is the primary goal. This is especially true after an explosion. Prioritizing control helps manage chaos. It ensures a measured, effective response. Security responders prioritize immediate safety measures. Establishing safety zones is crucial to prevent further risk. These zones aim to keep individuals away from potential dangers. The goal is to control movement and minimize exposure to threats. This action helps maintain order and facilitates effective response. Safety zones are established to minimize exposure to secondary hazards. These hazards include collapsing structures. They also include unexploded devices. The primary goal is to protect personnel. Safety zones ensure a safer operational environment. They are a critical component of security protocols. Threat assessment involves identifying potential hazards in a given environment. This includes looking for additional dangers that may not be immediately obvious. Unstable structures are a key concern during threat assessment procedures. These structures pose a risk of collapse and injury to personnel. The presence of fires is another critical factor to identify and address. Identifying fires allows for immediate response and mitigation efforts. Threat assessment is crucial for protecting lives and infrastructure. It involves identifying potential dangers and vulnerabilities. Effective threat assessment enables proactive mitigation strategies. This process helps in saving lives by addressing immediate dangers. Medical response follows triage principles in security command centers. Triage prioritizes assistance based on the likelihood of survival. This ensures resources are allocated to those with the best chance. Immediate attention is given to critical but survivable cases first. Less urgent cases are addressed after stabilizing critical patients. Triage is a process of prioritizing patients based on the severity of their condition. It is commonly used in emergency situations and mass casualty events. The goal of triage is to allocate limited resources to save the most lives. Prioritization is based on the likelihood of survival with immediate treatment. Patients with the highest chance of survival are given the highest priority. This decision-making process can be difficult but is necessary in critical situations. Information control is critical in maintaining public order and preventing widespread panic. False reports and rumors can quickly escalate, leading to public unrest and instability. A security command center plays a vital role in filtering and verifying information. This ensures that only accurate and verified information is disseminated to the public. Effective information control helps prevent the spread of misinformation and panic. Security command centers play a vital role in managing emergencies. Clear instructions from authorities are crucial for reducing chaos. Effective communication guides people towards safety and order. Well-defined protocols help to streamline emergency responses. Command centers facilitate coordinated efforts among various agencies. Uncontrolled crowds can lead to more injuries than the initial incident. Crowd surges and trampling are major risks in such situations. Effective crowd management is crucial for minimizing harm. Security measures should prioritize crowd control to ensure safety. Proximity to an explosion drastically affects survival odds. Decisions made during this critical time are paramount. Quick, informed actions can significantly increase chances of survival. Understanding immediate threats is crucial for effective response. Prioritizing safety and escape routes is essential in such scenarios. After an explosion, assess immediate surroundings for safety. If safe, create distance from the explosion site. Moving away reduces risk from secondary explosions. It also minimizes exposure to debris and harmful substances. Maintain awareness of escape routes and potential hazards. Prioritize personal safety while moving to a safer location. In urban combat, finding solid cover is crucial for survival. Concrete walls offer excellent protection from gunfire and explosions. Seek cover behind thick structures like buildings or fortified positions. Natural terrain, such as embankments, can also provide effective cover. Prioritize cover that shields you from multiple directions of attack. During urban emergencies, immediate compliance with official instructions is crucial. Authorities provide guidance to ensure public safety and manage the situation. Listening carefully and acting promptly can minimize risks and aid response efforts. Adherence to instructions helps maintain order and facilitates effective emergency management. In an urban explosion scenario, immediate reactions are crucial for personal safety. One critical guideline: do not run toward the scene of the explosion. Approaching the site can expose you to further risks, such as debris or secondary blasts. Instead, prioritize moving away from the danger zone and seeking secure shelter. In urban street simulations, never assume the danger is over after the initial blast. Secondary explosions or collapses may occur following the primary event. Assess the surrounding environment for structural instability or hazardous materials. Be aware of potential threats from debris, smoke, and other environmental factors. Maintain heightened vigilance and situational awareness, even after the immediate threat subsides. In urban environments, prioritize personal safety by being aware of your surroundings. One key precaution is to avoid standing near glass structures. Glass can shatter unexpectedly, posing a risk of injury from flying shards. Similarly, maintain a safe distance from vehicles on the street. Vehicles can pose a hazard due to traffic accidents or sudden movements. Additionally, avoid proximity to damaged buildings that may be structurally unstable. During filming, personal safety is paramount. Never prioritize capturing a scene over ensuring the well-being of the crew. Assess surroundings for potential hazards before and during filming. If a dangerous situation arises, immediately cease filming. Move to a safe location as quickly and calmly as possible. The footage is not worth risking injury or harm. Helping others is a commendable act, reflecting empathy and social responsibility. However, it's crucial to prioritize personal safety in emergency situations. Becoming a casualty while trying to help negates the initial intention. Effective assistance requires a clear mind and the ability to act without becoming a burden. Assess risks before intervening to ensure the helper doesn't become another victim. Balancing altruism with self-preservation is key in emergency response scenarios. Survival is less about inherent bravery and more about mental discipline. Disciplined thinking is crucial when facing stressful situations. Effective decision-making relies on clear, rational thought. Stress can impair judgment, making disciplined thinking essential. Training and preparation enhance disciplined thinking under pressure. Survival hinges on the ability to maintain composure and think strategically. Explosions can be terrifying events, causing panic and fear. Understanding the nature of explosions can reduce panic. Knowledge empowers individuals to react effectively. Preparedness and awareness are key to safety. Understanding explosions can save lives in dangerous situations. Education and training are vital for mitigating risks. In emergencies, informed individuals can positively influence crowd behavior. Clear thinking is crucial for effective decision-making under pressure. Wise movement involves strategic actions to ensure personal safety. Staying alive is the ultimate goal during a crisis situation. Informed actions can change the outcome for yourself and others. Prioritize clear thinking and wise movement to increase survival chances.